And to start us off, let's take a look at our problem of the day. Question here. Which is the larger amount? 3/4 plus 4/3 or 4/5 plus 5/4? All right. Whew, that's kind of an interesting quandary here. We're going to have to see what happens. So let's take a look at it and see what we've got going here. We got basically two little problems that we're going to have to solve. We're going to have to work together. And then we'll compare the two results to see which one is going to be larger in the grand scheme of things. Now, they're both going to come out positive, so it's going to make one thing. We don't have to worry about negative signs or things like that, but they're both positive. And let's see how we're going to go about doing that. I'm going to rewrite it so you guys at home can do that the same thing, all right? We need a common denominator, and the least common denominator would be nice. And since these numbers are right next to each other, it's an easy method. We're going to multiply the 4 and the 3. They work very well together. So we're going to pick up a 12 here. We're going to pick up a 12 over here. And we're going to do a little bit of adjusting. Because we changed the 4 to become a 12. We changed the 3 to become a 12. We need to fix numerators also, all right? So thinking a little bit here, what happened? We multiplied this little guy right over here. Did we do 3? I believe we did. 3 times 4 gives us 12. If we do 3 into the denominator, by the way, the denominator you know is what's in the bottom of the fraction, we also must do it to the numerator, which is the top of your fraction. So we're going to do that. That kind of like multiplying by 1 is what that means, really. So 3 times 4 gave us the 12. 3 times 3 gives us the 9. Right there we go. So we're halfway home. Let's play the same game here. What did we do to go to 12? We multiplied by 4. So we say 3 times 4, and we're going to do the same thing in the numerator. If we multiply the denominator by 4, we got to do it to the numerator. So here we go. 4 times 4, which gives us 16. All right, 4 squared, 4 times 4. No, 4 times 4 does not give us 8. All right, be careful on that. Adding together, I'm seeing 9 and 16. Now we think a little bit about that. That's 25. And that's going to give us 25 over a 12. All right, now let's move along here. Let's check the other side of our coin, so to speak. Let's look at 4/5 plus 5/4. Looks like it's going to be a close race. I really think it's going to be a close race here, but we're going to find out how close it actually becomes. And they aren't exactly the same. They can't be exactly the same. Another thing, let me make a quick point. Some of you said, well, why didn't you cancel? Can't cancel with addition, all right? I have 5s going here, can't do that, 4s here. We've got to work common denominators when we add two fractions. So let's pull it out here. Let's go with 20 because that's what those two numbers will work when they multiply together. And it is the least common. So let's put a 20 there. That means we multiplied our 5 over here by 4. And I'm going to do the same thing numerator, just like I did just a minute ago here. This is going to give us 16. That 4 times 4 is still 16. It did not change on us. But on the other side of the fence, we've got multiplied by 5. And we're going to look at 5 times 5. And that gives us 25. All right, so here it comes down to the wire. Here we go, here we go. We have, it looks like, 16 plus 25, which is going to give us 41. And the 41, and how about it with 20 over 20? My question is, how are we going to get to where we want to go? We need one more time. Because here we've got 12, here we've got 20. And we can't compare them yet. That's what's kind of crazy about this thing. We've at least gotten the 3/4 and 4/3 to come together. Made a nice improper fraction. And so you're going, Ernie, why didn't you get a mixed number? Well, I know this is going to be what, 2 and 1/12. This is actually going to be 2 and 1/20. We are really close, folks. We're really down to the wire on this. So let's go one more time for LCD, one more least common denominator. Let's get these things to see how we can compare them. Don't have to add them, don't have to subtract them, just got to transform them to have the same denominator. I like this problem. So let's multiply that 12 by, wow, what are we going to do? 12 times 2, I guess 24 doesn't work. 12 times 3, 36. 12 times 4 is 48. 12 times 5, oh, that's 60. Ooh, 60, there it is. Because 20 will divide into 60. So let's multiply by 5. And we're going to multiply that numerator by 5. That's big stuff, all right? I am going to figure that out here in just a second. Let's play this game over here before I forget about it. We'll multiply by 3 here, multiply by 3 here. How close is it? Well, let's see. If we'll drop that bottom third, we will have it home free for you out there, all right? Let's multiply 25 times 5. We get 125. And 12 times 5 is going to give us that 60. That's what we're looking for. Over here, we have, wow, 41 times 3, which gives us 123. And this one will give us 60. Wow, folks, it looks like this little guy over here, this expression on the left, beats it by 2/60, which is actually 1/30. If you reduce that down, well, you can't. It's a difference of 2 over 60, which would be 1/30, all right? But that's our story. That's a little bit of good problem solving there. Numbers kind of got a little bit big, but you know, 41 times 3 you can manage, as can 25 times 5. Think about your money, $1.25, 125. Not so hard to multiply those either. And a great problem of the day to get us started off right.